The vibrant village of Omuhla, nestled in the heart of the savannah, bustled with life. Drums thundered in joyous rhythm, echoing off the surrounding baobab trees, as villagers clad in brightly colored traditional garments danced in celebration. Women wore intricately beaded necklaces and ankle bracelets that jingled with every step, while children played in the soft, ochre-colored dust, laughing and clapping. At the center of the festivity stood Kesi, radiant in her ceremonial bridal regalia, a shimmering gold wrapper embroidered with sacred symbols, a beaded crown of cowrie shells, and golden bangles that reflected the glow of the setting sun. Her laughter floated through the air like a song, as she spun gracefully, the hope of her people embodied in her every movement. But not far away, hidden behind the tall elephant grass, Malik, the warlord, and his band of warriors waited. Malik's piercing eyes locked onto the joyful bride. Clad in a flowing black robe adorned with symbols of his power, he exuded menace. His warriors, their faces streaked with white tribal paint, gripped spears and shields, their anticipation growing with every beat of the drum. The celebration's climax came as the village elder, Omuhla, stepped forward, holding the sacred spear, a symbol of the tribe's protection and prosperity. But before he could bless the union, a shrill cry pierced the air. Malik and his warriors stormed into the village, their thunderous war cries drowning out the music. Dust rose like a storm cloud as villagers scattered in terror. Malik grabbed Kesi, his blade glinting in the firelight, and declared his intent. With this bride, I claim dominion over all lands under the god's gaze. Far from the chaos, Omuhla, the sacred warrior and Kesi's older sister, was sparring with her training dummies. Clad in warrior's leather adorned with beads and feathers, her every movement was a dance of precision and power. The cries of her people shattered her focus. Racing back to the village, she found devastation. The once bright celebration was reduced to smoldering ruins. Elder Omuhla, holding the sacred spear, approached her. Omuhla, he began, his voice heavy with grief, Malik has stolen Kesi. But this is no ordinary act of cruelty. The god's favor is at stake. You must bring her back, or the balance of our tribe will crumble. Taking the spear, Omuhla vowed, I will bring Kesi home, no matter the cost. The journey begins. Omuhla's journey was fraught with challenges. Her path led her through dense forest where giant baobab trees loomed like silent guardians. She braved the whispering marshes, where spirits of the forgotten whispered warnings, and scaled jagged cliffs to seek the guidance of the ancestors. Elder Omuhla's words echoed in her mind. To defeat Malik, you must find not just your strength, but the unity of your ancestors' spirits. The spear will guide you. Each trial strengthened her resolve. Along the way, she encountered allies, a hunter named Oba, skilled with the bow, and a healer named Sifa, whose herbs could mend even the deepest wounds. Together, they became a force bound by purpose. Malik's fortress loomed like a scar on the horizon, surrounded by jagged rocks and patrolled by his loyal guards. Omuhla, Oba, and Sifa planned their approach carefully. As night fell, they crept through the shadows, evading guards and setting traps. Inside, Kesi sat in a grand chamber, her ceremonial attire now torn but her spirit unbroken. She whispered a silent prayer, knowing her sister would come. Omuhla finally faced Malik in the fortress's central courtyard, surrounded by flickering torches. Malik, his arrogance unshaken, laughed as he raised his blade. You think you can defeat me, sacred warrior, he sneered. Omuhla's response was a fierce battle cry as she lunged forward. The clash of their weapons reverberated through the fortress. The sacred spear glowed faintly, its power resonating with Omuhla's determination. With a swift, decisive strike, she disarmed Malik and pinned him to the ground. Your greed ends here, she declared. As dawn broke, Omuhla and Kesi returned to the village, flanked by Oba and Sifa. Villagers lined the path, their cheers filling the air. Women tossed flower petals, and children danced in circles. Kesi, now free and radiant, wore her restored ceremonial attire, symbolizing hope and renewal. Nola, carrying the sacred spear, walked beside her, her expression a mix of pride and relief. Elder Odeola stepped forward, placing his hands on their shoulders. You have restored not only your sister but the spirit of our people. The gods smile upon us. Captivating point to continue.